Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. I'm Bray.
And I'm Brian.
And today we're back with some more Mario Kart World.
Yeah, we're just going to rock some more Mario Kart World Knockout Tour for a little bit. It's just fun because this game, this system's only been out for a week. And I'll tell you what, it's just not lost any bit of its appeal to me. I mean, we haven't obsessively played all day every day. But I mean, it's just absolutely still a joy. Especially the Knockout Tour because it's just got so much length to it.
Yeah, I feel like it adds so much more depth. I feel like being able to play for that long also makes it so people who maybe aren't as good, as long as they can keep up in the middle to, front end of the pack, maybe not in first place, but they can kind of improve their skills. And I realized that I found myself getting better at the tracks because it forces you to be in a different level of stress. You know what I mean? You can't be in a certain spot, so you have to look for those spots where it's like, oh, and then you find those shortcuts on the spot because you have to.
If you don't make moves, you will be hanging out with the grouping that you're in.
Yeah, and then you'll fall too low, and then you'll get knocked out.
The worst part it feels like it sits around in pods. So you'll be in a pod of 3 or 4 racers, and if you get ahead, then you'll be in the next pod of 3 or 4 racers. If not, the next grouping is ready to take you over and kick you back.
There's a piranha plant unlock?
That's crazy.
So many different characters to choose from, and we've got so many more to unlock. I think I'm personally gonna stick on the Wario train. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably stay with Waluigi since I did the Mario unlocks.
There's so many different characters to choose from. I just love all these different designs. Like this bike built out of pipes. I think I'm gonna drive this one. Just because I like the way it looks. What are you gonna get?
Not quite sure yet.
I feel like we should do this one just because it's the first one that we didn't get any stars on.
Oh crap, really?
Yeah. I feel like I played this one the least so far.
Yeah, eventually, next week we'll be working on, maybe individual courses, Grand Prix. We'll be working on maybe facing some ghosts and time trial stuff. Maybe starting to get used to some of the courses individually and stuff, because really that's all these knockout tours is just the individual things kind of looped together. And if you can get some practice on it, and that's what the great thing about free roam, which we haven't even really delved into that yet, is using free roam as a way to practice certain parts that are giving you difficulty. Alright, Rebecca, thank you very much for you guys gotta love our oversized Link just absolutely taking the course of the entire screen. I love it.
Oh my gosh, that's huge.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. But at least it's up there.
Yeah, thank you for the subscription.
Awesome. Getting ever so closer to that 3,500 subs.
I mistakenly said that we had 3,000 something subs the other day.
Because we really just don't, I don't know.
We don't brag about it, and it's not something that, okay, don't get me wrong, when we first hit 1,000, I was checking it every day.
Well, when we were going for that 2,000 hit monetization, it was really important.
Yeah, but now it's not something I check every single day, so I feel like sometimes I forget how how far ahead we really are.
So yeah, I'm Pops and I'm Waluigi and I'm on the left.
And I'm Bray and I'm playing as Wario on the right. And if you didn't know, the two of us make up the Vid-Bits.
And the Chief.
And Chief, yeah. If you didn't know, Chief is our gorgeous husky. He's the best. He's here for moral support.
He's the dash between the Vid-Bits.
That's what we always say.
He holds it together. He's like, hey guys, don't play... What do you tell us? Not to play Concord. Luckily we listened to him.
Chief told us not to play Concord. That was a good piece of advice for him.
What was the one that you got me not to get into? One of the big ones?
Anthem?
Anthem, I was going to get all into that, and you're like, nope.
Don't do it.
Nope.
And you're like, why do you have to ruin everything?
You're ruining it. You're ruining me trying something new. And you're like, because it's gotta be garbage.
And then I was right.
And you're right.
Same with that other. What was that other game? That other game that is just kind of in that same vein. I don't even remember what it's called anymore. I'm trying to think. It's such a forgettable name. Last Guardian? No. Last Descendant?
Oh, no. Now, somebody was telling me that if you're playing this game, and I guess I'd have to ask somebody because I haven't seen it yet, but supposedly if you're playing this game split screen with more than 2 people, if you're playing Knockout Tour and there's a significant amount of distance between the players, that there is some lag to be experienced. So I wonder if anybody's experienced that.
Why the stupid smart screen?
Why
does it reset it every time?
It says the person in first place.
I'm in fourth place now. Why does it? I kind of hate that. Nintendo, why does it reset every time? Why?
Mine doesn't.
Second player does for some reason. There's no preferences remembered.
You ready?
No, Chief needs to go outside, unfortunately. You're just talking about him.
That guy. Gotta love that Chiefer guy. Do 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 do. You know he's gonna be out there a whole entirety of 40 seconds. I bet we don't even get to through a segment.
Outriders. That's the game I was thinking of.
I don't remember you talking about that. Did I?
You did.
Really?
Briefly, yeah. Ah. You're like, what about this game?
Oh, Vampire. What the hell's a vampire? What the hell is that?
Wow.
Oh, wow! Vampire. It looks stupid.
They did it because they could.
You know, I really wanted all these things to be rooted in some sort of lore, but Waluigi doesn't have a lot of lore.
He showed up in a tennis game.
He showed up because they needed a freaking another
tennis player.
Yeah,
literally.
Pretty much it.
Needed a second for a tennis game for doubles.
No, I look cool.
I look cool too. I'm a pirate.
Aww. I feel like the water stuff is like their like homage to like Wave Race 64. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that when the cart goes like that, which is a really great throwback because that game controlled incredibly well. Now graphically, obviously, it doesn't hold up. But...
You're right.
Well, I spoke and it was the thing.
He was so right. Like, literally, we didn't even get through that race.
Okay. Whew. Food for thought. A little stinker. One day you guys will help us be able to buy an electronic doggy door with the collar that activates it. I don't have to worry. Oh yeah, man. That's the only way I would actually do one. That way you don't have to worry about any crackheads sneaking in your fucking house. Yeah, literally the dog walks up to it and just cuddles up and get in. I've seen some skinny chicks. Some skinny dudes too.
Dude, I fit my 220-pound ass in high school fit through my own doggy door. So I know if you like squeeze yourself the right way, you'll go through it. Like
contortionist.
Oh, it was...
Man, the food looks really good in this game. Nobody's really talking about that. They're just like, ooh. That looked like a little cone, filled with some really good steak fries. I'm like, fuck you guys.
That was awesome.
You know what? I hope that Goomba gets you.
I was literally, that was my whole plan, was to drift until I was right next to you and hit you with the bomb. That's the most effective way to do it. For me. I'm really bad at like getting the timing of like throwing it behind me.
You know what game surprised me when I watched a video about it that nobody's really talking about?
What?
The Tetris Puyo Puyo game, which is like up to 2 or 4 player, and then you can do also, they have a mode now where you can actually have 2 people in the same grid. So like we could control like two blocks falling at the same time. So I really feel like that's a nice breather, and it's not a very expensive game. I think it's really plus we could actually play with subs too. Just any opportunities to find games to play with subs.
You could play this with subs.
That's true. We should definitely start to get that
get that going.
Get that going.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, there's the room that's a lot of subs.
Yeah.
Which is great. But yeah, I think it's also got a story though too. But I mean, I always liked the chibi type animation, and I'm always happy to give Alexei Paganoff money, because I mean, he for the longest time didn't get any fucking money for his stuff, and the fact that they luckily made the Tetris company so that, you know,
Cataquack.
He gets money for...
That's what these are called.
Forevermore.
Cataquack.
You know, I'm gonna cataquack you, bud. I don't even know what that means. Oh, I gotta share. I'll share it to the. I've been trying to pick up some memes, and I'll share this one to the. I'll post it to the community post, but it's just like one that's talking about, because we were just talking about this the other day. It's one from Nintendo telling people to stop devaluing their brand by calling everything a Nintendo, and it's explaining how there's differences in video game systems to older people, so they realize that they shouldn't. Not everything is a Nintendo. I just think that's really cool. Like, to see that they actually, made these things.
Oh, damn.
Not everything is a Nintendo. Timmy doesn't have a Nintendo. He's got his... Oh, that's what it says. And it's really close here.
Oh. That fucking Goomba. Get him.
Yeah!
Nice. I fell through that time.
Damn. It's one of those situations where I was barely in first, and then was able to... Yeah, I feel like that's the damn move. It's like you're not even allowed to be in first, because like then you're just gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, I try not to be in first for a while.
Get wrecked in that 6th leg.
How many stars?
Oh no.
None.
Do you remember which one that was?
Yes. Cataquack.
Oh god. Yep, there's one up. There's more Waluigi's.
Do the Rob bike.
Rob Hog. Which one did we do?
That one.
Nope, no stars.
We suck.
Hey, at least it's gold.
Let's do the cherry.
Yeah, to get more stars, you have to have, it's based on how often you're never falling out of first place for how much of it. So to get 3, you pretty much have to get in and stay in first place the whole time.
Or a majority of the race.
The overwhelming majority of the race.
Yeah.
For 2, it's at least 2 of the legs you should be in first place, and you should never really fall past the first third of the pack, I'd say.
I'd agree.
And then for 1 star, you can get one of the legs, and you can stay in the middle of the pack, and maybe even fall back a little bit, but then you definitely have to be in first place at the end.
Very end, yeah.
Gold is, you can, as long as you finish in first, you're getting gold.
Yeah, you could mess up the whole time and then sneak in at the end and get gold.
And get gold, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Correct us if we're wrong. I'd like to know the technicals.
It feels like that. But Mario Kart with this many people in the field is, it's everything I've ever wanted, to be honest, because, like, I've said it before, with as much casting as they have, unfortunately with a 12-person field, then you're always finding yourself, depending on what character you pick, having the same 2 or 3 rivals, and it gets boring. This, I don't feel like this at all. I'm surprised at who's going to be in the lead, and who's going to be, and now there's all these stupid characters. You're like, did I really lose to, the dolphin, or whatever? And it's just like, yeah, there's just a lot of coolness to it, man, and so much chaos, which is what Mario Kart's all about, right? So they definitely were able to encapsulate that for sure. They found a way to do costumes and stuff where it's interesting as well. The only thing that I would like to see maybe them fix in the future is if they add new main characters, that they make it so that you could just select the character and then hover through or cycle through the outfits, as opposed to all the outfits taking up all the character spaces. It's a little, I don't know, it's a little questionable of a choice, because it makes it look like there's a lot more characters than there actually is. It's like Waluigi and his 8 forms, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I get it though, because I did it before, by having that take up multiple spots, like this character and this color of this character, which was done as well, but whatever we see now is not this game's final thing. But the thing is, no problem, and you're not charging me for the time period that you're figuring this shit out. Like, don't sell me a broken game. Like right now, Mind's Eye. Broken fucking game.
I saw the trailer and I knew it was gonna be shit.
I have that pre-ordered.
You do?
I do.
Cancel.
I will not be picking it up. Even, I mean, at this point, it would literally have to be like a playthrough where it's just fun because it's so bad, and if you want to see that, go watch Charlie's playthrough of it, because he did that. He's the authority of just doing it if it's just bad to be bad. I wanted it to be good. I pre-ordered it because I wanted it to be good. There's a reason why they did not give review copies of this game out. That's a bothersome
they were
thing.
Supposed to. That's the thing, is they had they were scheduled to, as far as I understand.
When there's an embargo, that's a problem like that. Like where they're like, ooh, now we'll make sure day one is when everybody can review it, because that's when everybody's gonna get it. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit. Next thing you know, you find that that's happening strictly so that there's a small window of opportunity for people to be negligent in their research and buy a fucking bad game. That's not good to me. Also, all the restructuring in the high-up part of that company, like right before launch, is just questionable.
Oh yeah, that's not a good thing. I wonder if they disclose that to their shareholders.
No. But I mean, when you got a game like Grand Theft Auto 5 that's as old as it is, and you have shit like, you know, you can't catch on fire standing on top of your fucking vehicle while it's on fire? Why is my character model not catching on fire? Why do I have to stay?
They're not even taking burn damage?
No. Well, they're taking burn damage. They just don't have any signs and any signs of catching fire or being on fire or any of that stuff. And then the other aspect of it that's bad is like one of the other aspects of it is bad is there's no melee combat. There's no stealth. There's no.
What do you mean no melee combat, like at all?
Yeah, you can't melee people.
That's fucking weird.
What else is the biggest one? Like, if you look at the shadows, and you like look in the background of the shadows of like whatever you're doing or whatever, like your character has like the same hulky, bulk character model. Like it's
generic shadows.
It's one generic shadow. It's not shadows. It's a
shadow.
A singular.
Oh my god! How did this happen?
I don't fucking know. The game was half fucking cooked.
It's when the people. It's what happens when the people at the top don't know about what their product should be at launch. Unfortunately,
when you come from a company as successful as Rockstar, then they're expecting for it to have, you know, some aspect of a potential quality like that. Not necessarily like you yourself can bring the powerhouse of an entire development studio, but you should at least know what the standards are. People are looking at your pedigree, and you using your pedigree as a fucking, like, as a defining, like, aspect for your studio. I'm this guy, former blah blah of this studio, and
that's just literally just all touting fucking where you.
Fuck yeah, it is. Apparently, apparently. Which is depressing, because I wanted it to succeed. The same way I wanted other games to succeed that probably are successful now, but I just couldn't be bothered with them because of too much negative stuff. Like the stuff with Watch Dogs and like the underclocking, overclocking versus PC debacle got such a bad taste in my mouth that I like didn't fuck with that, and I wanted to. It's actually, you know, pretty decent. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah.
I hope Watch Dogs comes back. It has the legs too. They just fucked it up with Watch Dogs Legion. Like there's no reason that a GTA-like game with fucking hacking shouldn't succeed. Like,
yeah,
just a proven concept at this point. Or if someone else wants to do that kind of thing and do it better than Watch Dogs did, like, by all means.
I thought that's what Mind's Eye was gonna do.
No, I just had a feeling it was gonna be half-baked, and I didn't.
Like neural implants, drones, all kinds of cool stuff. Dirt.
Bowser almost just blew himself up. What flew in?
Weird. Thank you. Hey, you got my sparkling face there. Luckily this is on leg 5. The key is to go into a drift and then make sure that you get out of your drift into a slipstream position, and that's when you'll definitely
Oh yeah,
get
you
the
get
boost.
so much. I saw it. I've noticed that over time a little bit. When I was playing Wario, especially with the extra weight. Ooh, shit.
We're in the mud.
Got that fly. There's a fly in here and it's pissing me off. I must have let it in when I took the dog in.
I could have done it. On the way back in. Oh, damn it, you're lucky.
What? I saw your screen. Did my green shell just hit that bomb?
I guess, because it just came out of nowhere.
Did it save? Did you get blown up?
I did, it's fine.
Oh, I thought.
It's fine, you got somebody on your 6. I'm about to take him out with this red shell herb. I'll drop a bomb back there for those guys. I'll tell you what though, getting a blue shell and getting a first place is the move. I don't know what all benefits there is, but...
Luigi just snuck in there.
Did he come in from some weird place? Come on.
Yeah. If I wouldn't have done that maximum drift
Reverse it
there,
this time.
if I wouldn't have done that maximum drift right there, I would not have cut him off.
You got first and I got third this time.
Sweet.
I barely got in there.
Shake and bake.
Well, let's see if you got a star.
I don't know.
I was in first place for so long. And
You
I got,
were.
I got robbed.
Robbed.
I got robbed. What? How do you say his name? McKinley?
McKinley.
McKinley?
McElhenney.
McElhenney? McElhenney!
Brian!
Brianowski! Brian, how you doing?
Welcome, welcome. Alright, got 1 star.
You did?
Yep. I indeed got 1 star.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Oh, that's a pretty cool sticker. Some of these stickers are going to be stupid. Like, who knows? Read them all? I guess we got them all, don't
No, we didn't. Did we?
I don't know, man. There's no blank spaces. I don't think we got it. I don't think we got them all.
I don't know why it required a resync from us there.
Weird.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go to Grand Prix?
Do a Grand Prix?
Yeah.
Why?
Might as well.
Because you're the Grand Prix master? Huh.
Yeah, it seems like Pauline has 1 outfit.
I think it's better than none outfits.
I think I'm gonna play as Bowser.
Still have a Waluigi outfit we haven't unlocked, so let's...
Look at this.
carpet flyer.
That's cool. That's kind of cool. Driving on a little radio. Yeah, so let's try to get gold on all of these. Already got gold on that. Start wherever. I was about to say, 50cc, Dad, are you nuts? I literally just saw a meme of someone making fun of 50cc. It's like, 50cc is not racing. It's Mario on his drive home after work.
The only reason why I would have wanted to do it is because 50cc is the only way for you to be able to procedurally get all of the 3 stars on all of your cups, because you would have to do it first on 50cc, because if you do it first on 100, then it instantly unlocks it on 50cc, so... I'm the guy that usually went and did everything on 50cc, then everything on 100, then on 150.
Really?
Yeah, just because that way you can kind of like enjoy the courses on 50, kind of get used to like how they're laid out before you get in there. But like, I get it.
This is one of my favorites.
I picked this because the 3rd course on this lap was one of my favorites.
Oh, I just really like this start. And I will 24th place. I really like the movement changes, like grinding and stuff. One of my favorite additions for sure. Oh no. Just drove on the grass. A big mistake.
It's good to see the big kaboom and know how far out that is from where you are.
I just like the comic book sound effects. Where it's written out like that.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite stylistic choices so far. For sure.
Reminds me of like the 60s Batman.
Yeah. Shit. No. Oh my gosh.
All the time to get duped. Like, why not hit the person right in front of me? Who knows? I mean, I tried. It was going great. I don't know.
Nice. Shake and bake.
Yeah, sweet. I'll take it. It's a cheat code.
Dad's got the super speed cheat code written on his arm.
I do. 5207418 if you know what it is. Let's go to Cheap Cheap's car wash. Bunch of cheap peeps just spitting soap and shit at you.
Oh, and they're all poisoned?
They're all poisoned, I guess.
Yeah, literally. Like,
He said poison. It's not a tasty fish. It's poison.
Poison.
Poison fish. Pufferfish.
Unless you're a dolphin.
Do.
I can't believe dolphins literally just toss pufferfish around to get intoxicated from them.
That's crazy.
Like, I hear that dolphins are like the biggest assholes in the sea. They're too smart for their own good, and they consciously do mean things.
They bully their young to death sometimes.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Sad.
All my homies hate dolphins. Whales are so much more cool, more chill. Like the fact that whales have vestigial legs, or like leg bones. Even though a whale has no legs, like we have a tailbone, which is considered vestigial, which because people used to be monkeys and monkeys had tails, so like same with your your wisdom teeth are considered vestigial, which is just like a word for like things that are like evolutionary, that like you evolved out of but don't really need anymore. I think your pancreas is also one of those things.
God, really? Not the pancreas thing. Just
that was really, really big news.
I mean, jeez. You gotta be shitting on me right now.
You gotta be
shitting on me, man.
You gotta be shitting me.
I know what the problem is. My no coins. My no coin marina.
Oh shit. I did a super sick trick and I fucked it up.
Yeah! My name's Throw McGee, and I'm fucking throwing McGee. Yeah, what are we gonna all turn into? Something cool? Oh, what the fuck? I didn't need that bomb in my fucking face. Did you do that? Yeah, you did.
Oh my gosh. That almost ruined me.
Yeah. Saved myself a little bit. Shit. Who could step up to the mighty King Bowser?
Bowser.
Bow. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. Because you're on a freaking magic carpet. Bullshit. It's not fair.
Got a little bit of an advantage.
You like that? It's like cutting right in front of you. It's like cutting right in front of you before you get all the salad in the salad bar. Because we know that's what Bowser would be. The salad aspect of the salad bar. Oh, what King Boo? Well, he showed me. I got some popcorn. Oh no, I turned into a freaking vampire. This is one of my favorite courses in the game.
Just missed King Boo.
God, what?
What are you doing, man? He's being a menace.
And he stole my fucking banana. What? Like, what's the point of having a shield of fucking red shells if that's gonna happen?
I'm sorry. I got like instant karma from that.
You did! This is awesome. Yeah.
You give me back.
Got everybody there being jerks to me.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. This is so fucking cool.
I know, I told you.
I don't think I've played this one yet. Are the Grand Prix ones different than the ones on Knockout Tour?
Damn. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple aspects of it that's different, yeah.
Well, are there races you can't do in Knockout Tour?
I don't think this is any of the knockout tours, or if it is, it's just a section of it. I got screwed. Because I went off in that one part, you can't veer off to the left or the right, you have to stay on the
so
road.
Much. I've never played that one, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's really fun.
Fucking King Boo.
That bastard.
Of course he wins. This is goddamn theater.
He knows all the shortcuts.
He knows all the shortcuts. What a chud. Bowser looks like somebody gave him chud jeans.
Julie!
50-inch waist.
What? Like, 50-inch?
Pen-inch crotch. You know, just total fucking junk.
But like, by Tim's description, like, who's
Nobody got 50. I mean, why would you buy somebody that clearly doesn't have a 50-inch waist, 50-inch pants? He's got like a 36 at most, like at best. It's hilarious. Total fucking. As a gag. It was as a gag.
A gag.
Yeah. Oh, you're over the hill. Here's these huge, super huge, fat fucking jeans, like. And then the guy's like not wanting to admit that he's like getting older, so he thinks that he wants to kill himself because she gave him a shitty gift like that. That's why they shouldn't have those Spencer's gift sections with like the stupid shit, because you just don't ever know who you trigger. Bill, you turned 50. I've been waiting to give this to somebody that's turning 50. I didn't mean nothing by it. Like, what do you mean? Sure, it's like, you're 50, you're gonna die now.
50 means death. Death, death, death.
Over the hill, here's your shovel. The Carver hot dog back.
When they push lunch, which shouldn't be allowed.
I love dry jaw.
Tell something so embarrassing happened. Nobody can look at me the same way. I don't know, it'd be pretty embarrassing if you were sneakily laying your head down and trying to eat a hot dog. And while you're eating said hot dog, you start choking on it because you're eating while you're laying.
How far ahead do you want to get from me, Braden? I mean, don't put that banana there. I feel like that's gonna do something. Stop trying to line up that banana, man. No. Fine, here you go. You asked for that.
I wasn't trying to get you with it, too.
Trying to prop me to do it. Like, that's for you, too. I just blew up that bomb that was gonna hit me. Oh my god. I could have waited a little bit longer, I guess.
I knew I could eventually get you. I was literally like...
like, what the hell?
Trying to run you off the road.
Single fucking banana, like, I got this.
Oh, you junkhead. What does that even mean?
Don't know. Junkhead, I think he was a character in the Archie comics.
Yeah.
He's the one that wore the stupid crown.
Really?
Yep. I thought Jughead. Somebody's like, that's not right. I'm glad I corrected myself.
Pops misremembered the classics.
It's great because right now, even though we've been in the game a little bit, we're still small enough where we don't have like a legion of people going to keyboards like, no, I finally have something to type. That's wrong, that's wrong. And then I just cut them off by correcting myself. Like, nope, I'm wrong.
Oh my gosh, King Boo, you bastard. I was doing so good in this whole race.
He booed you?
You can go under that. That's cool.
I just didn't die by falling down here. That's the best.
Oh, I'm totally bummed. Oh, maybe. Make something happen here?
You making something happen.
Yeah.
Of course you had to get third place. If you would have stayed fifth, I might have had a shot. I might have.
I was sweating there.
Never let him see you sweat. I almost can't. You tied for first place with the stupid King Boo.
You, King Boo. I'm not sharing no trophy with you.
You gotta believe.
That's what Parappa would say if he was a ghost.
Oh, that's great. One more knockout tour?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I just wanted you to definitely play one of my favorite tracks. Big Boo's Cinema or whatever. That's really great. You know, I want to see somebody make these trophies in 3D. I want to see it physically represented.
Yeah.
And then I also want to like
Hold on.
shake the person's hand that like that's their job. Like they came to work and like
The
Bill,
tail
so
moves.
so you're working on the model for that one knockout tour up today, huh? Yep, today and like the last 3 months, Jim.
Whittling away.
Because you know they're named Bill and Jim too.
Yeah. It's the status quo. It
Hey.
must be disrupted.
Hey Todd, are you making that fuzzy text for the new Splatoon game? You know it, Lance.
Bob. Matt.
Alright.
Did you see Matt Pat talking about content creator rights and stuff? Like,
Yeah. You showed me some of that.
That's just crazy.
Well, gotta be on point with that kind of stuff, man.
Well, it's just like the fact that he's just trying to protect them as businesses because it is a business. It's
You have
an independently owned business.
You have to also figure like a lot of these territories really haven't been clearly laid out, and like it's not mature for us to ignore the groundwork of some of these things until like we don't want to get into it until it's too late. Like we have with like voiceover actor rights and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's essentially what he's trying to kind of nip that in the bud.
Because that's literally what happens, you know. Like you don't realize it's important until it's too late. Like I'm a person that truly believes that voiceover actors, when they're doing mocap work, should get paid like stuntmen and stuff like that. And there's a higher pay scale and stuff like that.
Yeah. You should get an additional salary.
I mean, you're doing physically exertive work. If you ask Sean Shamel about how many, he's passed out several times physically doing his work.
Just being Goku.
Just being Goku, like in the some of the situations where he physically or transforms through different power levels, and he's literally like using his energy to project in different intensities for long periods of time. Like it's.
Which one has Moo Moo Meadows in it? Oh, and you're just on that one.
So you want to do this one?
Or if you can pick another one. Actually, that was we've done that one a lot.
Yeah, let's do one that we don't have any stars on. How about this one?
Okay.
Or doing that one somewhere or something. So this one or this one?
That one.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, but just like I feel like unfortunately until they started trying to unionize and everything else, the industry was willing to just scab it out and all this other stuff, and you know, until the stuff happened with like, you know, people like John DiMaggio and you know people that do roles that are super big to a series and then they stand up for other people. You have to figure John DiMaggio stood up for the rest of the voiceover actors, and he was on a show with really vetted people like Billy West, and he was, you know, not...
The fact that he still had to do anything was kind of insane to me.
He was not okay with getting paid more than Billy West, who's a legend. I mean...
Like, I'm going to be honest, it makes sense that Billy would have a higher pay rate. Just because, in general, I feel like you said, he's a more vetted professional.
Thank you, Danny2025, or Damray?
Sorry,
Damray.
the yellow...
So the yellow is blending into the back of the...
Yeah,
background.
Since Dad's in 24th place, that yellow colors.
Hey, appreciate you.
Damery, yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for subscribing.
I love live subscriptions.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You
So-
might need to size that down a bit.
I will. I'll take care of it. So is this, like, after we just talked about whether or not things were in or not, is this the one we just played? Just that part?
Yeah. Well, because you have to go straight through.
Better get which one even better.
You're still in the back of the pack.
Oh yeah, I am, man. Hey, it's important to shout out people that take the time to give us some love.
No, I totally get it.
Always just hoping it's not somebody that's strictly off the backs of a tech video.
Yeah, it's like every day people will like, they will either, with some of like the random fix videos we've made, it'll either help them so much, or it won't help them at all, and then they're like, this is fake, man.
And they'll sub and then they'll unsub.
Yeah, they'll sub and then they'll unsub, and I'm like, what? I remember someone was like, you guys are AI. I'm like, what? What does that even mean?
No, we actually had to take down somebody that was trying to like clone our channels.
Literally, I was telling someone the other day about this. Like, someone tried to clone our fucking our channel logo, our banner, like everything, and like literally just copied our shit. And I was like, I had never had to use the copyright feature, or it has a different name on YouTube. Like, essentially when people are trying to impersonate your channel, I never had to use that. But once you get after a certain point, you literally, it tells you after you get so many subscribers and you grow so much, it's like, I think it's 1,000 subs. Once you hit 1,000 subs, you have channel protection where people can't, like, fucking take your shit, essentially. But if anyone out there wants to do YouTube themselves, there's quite a bit that goes into that. But ultimately, if you've got the mindset, you're willing to grind, and you do your research when it comes to certain important things like search term optimization, titles, like what kind of words you should be using in titles and thumbnails, stuff like that. It takes quite a bit of time to get that down. But once you put in, I say probably anywhere from 1 to 3 years, depending on what your niche is. If you have something that's a very overpopulated niche, then unfortunately you may take more time to break out, or might not break out at all. Just if everyone's doing it, then...
You need to learn whether or not you like games, or you like a game.
Right.
Whether or not you're a gamer, or you play a game. Because
Right.
they're different. It's different. Like, if you're a Minecraft, if you like Minecraft, and that's all you like, you are a gamer by technical terms, but you are not somebody that's going to be on YouTube playing as a gaming channel. You would be a Minecraft channel.
And I'm gonna be honest, there's
There's
no room for Minecraft channels. There's no room for...
Unless you are unless you have a brilliant mind and you're doing things people haven't done.
Brand new, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You have to innovate to the point where you have to do an idea that's never been done before.
Definitely not trying to say don't try. They're never going to tell people not to try.
But the execution has to be superb for the algorithm to even give you, like, a lift.
Just know that you're in a situation where unless you can find the blessings of some larger person to put you on, and they are not likely to do it. Because what it is unfortunately we found out that say we're 1,000 people and we all get to eat out of a big pie. Well, if 2 more people come to the table, then it's 1,002 people eating out of the same pie, and guess what? Those people are used to their size of their pieces, and they don't want to fucking compromise at all. even if it would like be negligible that their piece decreases in size. They still do not want...
Unless the whole appeal of their channel is that they give you this information and that grows their channel.
Yep, unless there's a co-branding or an opportunity for some sort of networking, and there is, but they want to let you... What they'll tell you is, let's see how you do. And they'll want you to take your time and do more stuff on your own for 1, 2, 3, 5 years. I'm not saying people are copying off of what we're doing, but it's...
No, I'm gonna be honest, I have seen certain smaller channels that have just straight up plagiarized our content.
I have certain awkward synchronicities, I'll say, with certain people doing certain things on a timetable. Let's just say, like, I put a poll up of doing a specific grouping of games 4 weeks ago, and a couple people have done some of the games on that poll since I haven't done any of them on there. And none of them have anniversaries or anything else. They're just games I thought, should I do this or this?
I don't know. I feel like that's just coincidental.
It just sucks when it just seems like it happens time in time again.
Well, you got to think other people are out there looking for the next, game that they're super interested in or their community might enjoy. So everyone's doing the same thing we're doing. We're all trying to find appeal, right? But we're playing games that make us happy and games that we're excited about. And, it just happens to be a lot of the times that those games are the same games as other people.
It's annoying. It makes me not want to, do polls.
I don't know. I feel like the likelihood of those people seeing our polls is pretty low, considering we have active subscribers that don't see our polls,
So, but what happens when it's niche thing after niche thing? That's still just coincidence.
Yep.
I just don't
until you have some sort of substantial evidence, which you probably will never have, there's just no reason to get up in arms about it.
It's just discouraging, because then it looks like we're copying them.
No, we know personally that that's just not the case. And I don't think playing the same game as someone is copying them. I don't really feel like people have the same ideas all the time on mass. Not something that I really fault anyone for or say, but the same thing. Like a lot of the time, the people that that you're talking about are the same people that we've gotten inspiration for content from before. So I feel like it goes both ways.
I just feel like this one person is the only person that's allowed to do everything. And it's just like, if I do anything, then it's just like, oh, that person just did it within this week, or yesterday, or 3 days ago, even if I had it planned greatly in advance.
But I know who you're talking about, and that person is also very like-minded to you and of the same generation as you, so likely similar interests.
It's annoying. Like, I'm just gonna start throwing out false flags and just make them fucking start countering that stuff. Like, man, we really should do Skylanders. Let's do Skylanders. Let's go buy a bunch of Skylanders.
I was thinking that.
Buy a bunch of Skylanders and do all of the Skylander stuff.
I was totally thinking that. For real.
I'll say like 15 more times, and then within 2 weeks, somebody will do Skylanders. Like, you know what? Skylanders is great.
But it's also, like...
But we haven't seen it in 3 years. So, like, what would be the likelihood then? You'd still say it was like a synchronicity or some weird...
God, what are the odds that every single time that we start thinking about certain games that we want either brought back in a remake or a new version of, they happen all the time?
That's what I'm saying.
The second me and you start talking or thinking about a new Ninja Turtles game coming out, 2 or 3 of them come out in the span of a couple years. When you
Scott Pilgrim gets relisted, now it's got another game coming out? Yeah, I know. It's fucking weird. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's annoying that then I can't act on these things. That obviously it'd be weird than if we did them, and then 2 days later these bigger people did them 2 days after we did them.
After being on YouTube for so long, we're kind of tapped into that same, like, we're almost on the same wavelength as those people. Like, it's just, that's all part of the creative process. You gotta figure out what you're gonna do for the day, and what you're gonna do that's different from the way other people do. Slipstream for the win!
Bullshit. Got robbed.
The AI won.
It's bullshit at the end there, man. Lame.
Lame.
Lame is. Well, that was a fun little excursion, man. Braden's off to do business in sunny Florida.
Going to visit my mama.
So content will be on me this weekend. We are definitely getting into some stuff coming up. I got Cyberpunk 2077, which we're going to start this weekend.
Yeah, that performs on Switch too.
Yep, and then the big one is I'll be starting Deltarune here soon, and I cannot wait to get into Toby's parallel story to Undertale, since that was so emotional for me last year. I'm very excited to see. I've heard it's just absolutely
It's cool that you're going to be able to
amazing.
experience all of it for the first time, back to back.
Have you played any of Deltarune?
No.
Well, that's going to be awesome, so hopefully you guys will stick around. Also, I'm doing Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, and if you didn't know, it is a timed exclusive on the Switch 2. It's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's backstory of Majima and I can't remember the other guy's name, but so far it's I like the fact that it's set in the 80s, so you're not going to argue for me to be able to see some sort of different time period piece, and again, with it being a timed exclusive and everything, I'd like to get that content out to you guys so you can decide whether or not it's worth it before it's released on other platforms. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful night, and it's been Brian
And Braden.
from the Vid-Bits, and we will see you guys in the next time.
Peace.
See you on the next time.
See you next time.